I should be back now. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Am I alive? Hello? Okay, cool. 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 There is a thing up there. How do I get up? It's gonna be all the way up there, isn't it? There we go. Oh, that's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun, guys. Hold on a second. What the? Hello? Why is that not going off? Hold on a second here. Hotkeys. Sonar. Okay, we're going to get rid of, do that. Apply, okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Why are you apologizing? It's nothing to apologize for. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about.
You
right
are not
now.
useless, you precious little bean.
Feeling any better?
Is there something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh?
Nope.
In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Okay.
And Ari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Kainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Paimon, traveler, this way!
I love Kale.
You can leave the town.
Wait, there's a shiny thing over here. What is a shiny thing? A Sumeru rose. Ooh, 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 ooh. Another shiny thing. Please don't get me into a cutscene. Aha!
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
This is like the
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good.
How do I? There's a thing. There's a Dendroculus over here, and I want it. What is that?
Judgment!
Meat. There's a Dendroculus. Where's the Dendroculus? Watch as it's underneath. Aha. Aha, look at me being smart, guys. Cannot go there yet. Fine. What is that? Suna also immediately attacks it. Well, yeah.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation.
You can't
must have
have
seen it
it.
when you came down this road before.
Thanks,
It's pretty
Rippo.
high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
Not to worry. I'm a terrific climber.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
Listen. I don't need a personal attack right now by my chat.
Do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to
Are you
Greater
not
Lord
sticking around,
Rukkhadevata
Karst?
or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She
I
created
thought
the
you did this
rainforest
story
as well as the
already.
wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly like what happened to Raiden Makoto. Does it coincide with Kainra?
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord
Who's
Kusanagi
spoilering
and let her
now?
reside in the sanctuary
Exactly,
of
Nugget.
Sarasvana.
Stop spoiling, Karst.
Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
Why?
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Amber? Outrider of the Knight of Favonius?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
Oh my
If
gosh.
you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love
She
with the handsome
describes her like
Mondstadt.
she's a shonen protagonist.
Sorry.
Wow, we've never seen the side of you, Kale.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to.
Considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Gender Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though.
Uh-huh.
Why do you two want to know about the Gender Archon? So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Paimon's right. We're friends.
Even though we just met.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Okay. Whee! Oh, man. I love that so much.
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I'm guessing maybe Lesser Lord Kusanali.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Oh.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Man, that is so much fun. It's like a better version.
Kale, we're back.
Hey, Brookston, how you doing?
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, some restraint, please.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Young
passion
Lane
to
taught
his
Paimon
food.
that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops! Ah, no! You dropped it on the ground! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
I want to try some.
These are Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper.
Oh, nice.
Paimon wouldn't have been able to
Broxton,
sleep
you
at
play
night knowing
Genshin,
something
right?
so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission.
That's fair.
Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
You'd be surprised what I've said behind the screen, Paimon.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something?
Oh, she's
Well,
so
anyway,
sweet.
Because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
That does sound like something Tainari would say.
Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why, is he going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
Uh-huh.
Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some primordial wrath!
Pie, what?
No! Don't touch me!
Huh? Kali? What's the matter?
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
Would you like to
Well,
explain?
it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville.
So,
I
Venti,
think
you
Master and
read the
others should be
manga,
back
right?
now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
So, Venti, you've read the manga, right? What do you think of Kale's English voice actress?
Scatter!
Manga PTSD intensifies pretty much.
I think I'll stay
Ah,
here.
Traveler,
You've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Man, it's so much fun! Wait until 8 the next day. Okay.
The rainforest is the best place to live. Yeah.
Gosh, just so much. Like, I thought this would be small, but then I actually got into this.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's so much fun! Sorry. I like being Spider-Man.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition.
Kale's
To put it
condition.
simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
I like his outfit a lot.
What's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
There's a thing down there.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Sure.
To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Ella what?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
They'll lose all control over their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So, is there any cure for Elazar?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless,
Insert our first story
Kale's mother
quest.
still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her.
His
Kale once thought that
outfit
it would be
is
impossible for
like
her to
an
have any real
animation
friendships.
nightmare.
I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How's Kale's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two.
That was
The
fast.
rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar
Nilotpala.
recover their energy.
I actually want to change my party around a little bit.
Just what will we come across this time?
Actually.
Don't tell me they did it again.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Sooner we're done, the better.
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower.
It looks really
You
pretty.
should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the
Really?
Copalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine.
Uh-huh.
And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Okay.
Huh. Okay then. New device. Never bring a
Gosh, I like the battle music a lot. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Hello.
Punishment!
Germinate!
Gosh, I like this music. For the innocent spore buddies, they're not innocent, they're attacking me. They are not innocent, Drepo. They were attacking me. It was self-defense. Okay, I want up here. I actually want to see. Okay, hold on a second. What's this? Ah. I would very much like this thing over here. Ah! Cookie, please. I see a treasure chest. Wait, where? I see a treasure chest. Look, guys, a treasure chest.
Judgment! Shimmer!
Scatter! Spring forth!
Our bond is strong. Lightning, arrow!
These things useful?
Are they? I wonder. I will get that in a bit. Oh? What happened? Is everything okay? Okie dokie?
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient.
Oh, yay.
We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Well, that was easy.
Alright, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari.
Okay, what are these? Intelligence evolves spores. When first hit by electro or pyro, will enter either activated or scorched state on the elemental type. Defeating the transformed fungus will... Okay.
Hey, Tighnari! We found the
Oh, I have a crush recently too.
Let me take a look.
He's a
Good,
big
very
crush.
good.
I'm
These are
hoping
all
he
excellent
doesn't crush
quality.
my heart.
I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tighnari!
Okay.
Oh, Tighnari! Someone's calling your name! They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Tighnari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago.
Wait, what?
It reappeared so quickly.
The
Can you
what's
tell me the
name?
exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tighnari! Why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering.
Okay.
The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
Well, funny you say
That's
that.
right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tighnari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I might be able to help with this. I can also control elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this. Grab that. Grab that. Whoa.
Stop. Don't move any further.
Venti, if you're in the
Look there, in the
Discord, we should talk about this later.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the Withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Thank you, but I must warn you. Don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside of the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Okay, just 1 second. I see a shiny up here and I have to get it. Listen, I have impulses. As the traveler, I want to travel. Wait, what? Wait, is that the actual thing? Drepo, is that actually a thing? Withering not fixed location, instead it refers to areas that corroded by some sort of mysterious and ominous power. These areas characters will accumulate decay, and the speed of accumulation will differ depending on the withering zone you're in. Depending on how much decay you have accumulated, all your party members will have their all elemental resistance, physical resistance, and match HP decreased. The stat will decrease more according to the amount of decay accumulated, so it's radiation. If you remain within the withering zones after you fully accumulate all decay, all your party members will fall. It is an instant kill mechanic. You must use the power of Dendrogramma to clear the withering away. Only via this method can you destroy the withering branches and spread the corrosive power. Only when all the withering branches within the withering zone are destroyed, the tumor of the withering zone, the breathing, the heart will be destroyed. Most withering zones can be destroyed this way, but within the withering zones, candles of light and flames of life will help to decrease the accumulation of the decay. Prepare for the worst before entering withering zones.
Yeah. Scatter.
You can't run.
Yes.
Punishment. Stand with me. Out of my way.
Did I do it? Okay, so this. Ow. There are perils within the withering zones apart from decay. Monsters that have been corroded by this and if it grown it will. Okay.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor. Germinate! Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that.
Okay.
The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
But if I know
This
accurate.
presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
But why's that?
Well, obviously
Still
they're
not sure of
connected.
the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No, I haven't.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern
interesting.
deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and exiting. A massive cavern. Sounds a lot like what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul.
Oh, that
And as for
doesn't
the
bed
withering,
well.
Its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Huh? You mean Irminsul's sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
The quality between this and Tower of Fantasy is very apparent. It is so apparent. It's And I have friends who really like Tower of Fantasy, don't get me wrong, and there are things that I enjoy about Tower of Fantasy as well, but man, is there such a drastic quality difference, not just in the the voice acting, but in the in the writing as well. And even the world is just more interesting to look at.
Yeah! Scatter!
Can I just... Nope.
Stand with me.
We're gonna grab this. And teleport back. Pyro slime, 2 mushrooms gathered by a flaming flower. I feel like there's a punchline there.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that?
Toucan?
Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Uh-oh.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help.
Oh.
We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines. And by the time we found her... well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's a light, refreshing fragrance. No unusual feelings this time.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Nope.
But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So, what exactly was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of spirit borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
Right.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
That bird scares me. That bird creeps me out.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few
Good to know. I shall fill Tiva. No, don't do it.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna go get myself something to drink. So I am going to BRB. I won't be long. See you guys soon-ish.
To handle ya, amateur. Take you to my chamber, jade and shatter ya. My name just like the traveler, it travels ya. Benzie on the lyre, I'll be grande ya. Be like Ayaka, showing them all by the icy hard. Model perfection, I'm like a star. Father me, baby, I'll wear this ya. Silence ya, cause ya like traits. Know how to make a gut crying shade. My fault like only I dominate. Eternity raid and you can't escape. Just you wait. Magic fire and sea. Got me feeling like Xiangling. How I make your mouth water if I'm ever matching. It's cause I don't want no fortune. You can catch me cashing. All these gems I need to sort them. Don't be here.
I am back. Okay, so let's turn up the volume of Genshin. Turn down the volume of that. Go back to the light screen. Hello, I'm back. That wasn't too long, was it? wasn't terribly long, was it? I didn't leave you guys alone for too long. Got myself some Arizona ginger tea, and it tastes delicious. Actually, I want to read. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Talents. Can I level any of these up? I doubt I can. $80 energy. Okay. I cannot.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
That wasn't too far, was it? Okay.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food.
Time to feed her, you.
Area.
What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from inside the cave.
It's Hypatia.
Is she okay?
It's so cute. Look at it. Hello? Hello?
There you are. Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
She looks famished. Although, somehow she has more energy than I expected.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
Right.
Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Oh, great. Korok flashbacks intensify. I agree.
Here end up looking like this. What happened? And where are we?
Relax, Paimon. There must be a logical explanation for all this.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Very Korok. Very Breath of the Wild. I love this so much.
Wow, this place is huge. Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Chaos! I love it. Relax, Paimon. We're high. I mean... Wait.
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Why are we in Kazuha's house? Legitimately, why are we in Kazuha? What? Okay. As I was saying, I mean, you're not wrong.
Propagate!
You can't run! Punishment!
Germinate!
This way! Out of my way!
Man, the Dendro Traveler is actually kind of good. The Dendro Traveler is actually kind of good. What the heck? Okay, why are we just floating to a giant flower? Why is this happening? Okay, don't get around there. Huh? What about a boss fight? Okay, how do I get up there? Ah. Ah. Whee! 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 Okay, what? Stop teleporting me! Okay, back in Kazu.
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Huh? Huh? Ooh. I love this.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
I'm confused.
Bow before the abyss.
Scatter!
Shiver!
Grant me new life. The end is nigh.
Stand with me. I'll settle this. Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We've faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune is bound to
Okay, there we go. There we.
It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
My journey will not end here. I will still find my sister.
Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
What?
Don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
What was that all just now? Strange. It feels like I was just dreaming for a moment. I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Sorry. I kinda zoned out for a second there.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Hello?
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
Nah, you're good.
I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
I want some fruit now.
Actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor?
You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it that little round creature? Looked kind of like a cabbage?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the
The
time I
Great
came
Deku
to,
Tree. Yeah,
they were
no, this
nowhere
is
to be
very
seen.
Zelda.
I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Uh-huh.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Okay, guys. That, unfortunately, is where we're going to call it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow morning with some more Genshin Impact. But tonight, we're going to find a raid target. Let's see who's alive. Let's see who's alive, shall we? Who can we raid? Who can we raid? Who is live? Actually, let's do Dale. Dale is doing Cuphead at the moment, which I feel like, hey Morgan, we are now just ending, Morgan. I haven't seen you in ages, Morgan. I'm actually gonna call you up on Discord after we end, so look out for that. I think I've decided on hey, it's Dale. But maybe next time, Morgan. Maybe next time. Guys, we're going to be continuing some more Genshin Impact at about noon tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep with Hey, it's Dale, as he doesn't have many viewers right now. So anyways, guys, I'm going to end it here. We're going to be doing some more Genshin Impact tomorrow. I will probably see you tomorrow if I do not see you later on tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys around. Bye.